I'm rewriting all of Pokemon Journeys. Last time, Ash trained with Alistair, mastered Gigantamax with Gengar, and beat Marnie. Today, Ash's Champions League journey continues. Who is he facing this time? Find out now!
That's how we come this far. Feel the aura resonate in me. Let's go. By your side is where I'm meant to be. And if this is destiny, let us see to the end. And I believe this is only the start, so let's begin again.
Ash and Pikachu are jogging through Motostoke, training for their next Champions League match. This is when Ash receives a call from an unknown number, who turns out to be none other than Wallace. He personally invites Ash to this year's Wallace Cup in Sootopolis City to partake in an exhibition match against him. Ash, wanting to battle the previous Hoenn champ, of course agrees to go. Ash thinks that this will also be a chance to see May, Dawn, and Serena, as he's 100% sure they'll be there. Ash decides to head out that night, but Go stays back, as he has a meeting with Peony to go over some artifacts they collected in the Crown Tundra, and so Ash heads off to Hoenn alone. Ash arrives in Sootopolis, arriving at the Wallace Cup. It is here where he is reunited with Dawn, May, and Serena. It's revealed here that May and Serena encountered Dawn on their travels, and now all three of them are friends. The entire group all catches up, and Ash and Dawn tell the other two about their recent encounter with Darkrai in Jubilife City. May and Serena then tell Ash all about their travels throughout Hoenn, as May has been serving as a mentor to Serena all this time.
Serena's gotten so much better as a coordinator. I'm really proud of her progress.
May, stop! It's embarrassing!
Sorry, but it's true. You've really grown.
Personally, all that just makes me more excited to face you.
Yeah, me too.
But Ash, you're not participating in the Wallace Cup.
Huh? Oh yeah! Wallace then shows up, approaching the group. He tells Ash he looks forward to this battle just as much as the cup itself, and Ash thanks him for inviting him. The opening ceremony begins, and Wallace makes his speech, thanking all the coordinators who have come here to participate in his tournament. He then introduces Ash to the stage and the crowd goes wild. Ash and Wallace then take their battle positions. Wallace tells Ash he laments the fact that due to his standing, he's not qualified for the Champions League, and was hoping Ash could give him the excitement he needed. The battle then begins. It's a 1v1, Pikachu versus Milotic. The battle is quite intense, because don't forget, even though this battle is at a contest festival, this is a battle between two champions. Wallace mainly focuses on speed, and so does Pikachu, and the two flash around the entire stadium. Both trainers even use some of their Pokemon contest strategies, as Ash recounts the short time he spent Pokemon coordinating. The battle reaches its climax when Pikachu traps Milotic within its Electro Web, using a barrage of Thunderbolts in quick succession to take the ex-champion's ace down. Wallace comes up to Ash and thanks him for giving him the thrill of battle, and then announces this year's Wallace Cup is officially open. The performance round then begins. All the coordinators showcase how much they've grown, and how far they're willing to go to achieve victory. This would of course be followed up by the battle rounds. Serena would defeat her master May with Delphox, which evolved from Braixen. The cup would then enter its climax with the final battle being Serena versus Dawn, Mamoswine versus Absol. The battle begins on equal footing, as both coordinators decide to go for a bit more aggressive approach due to the vibe of the two Pokemon. Serena's ports start to dwindle, and so she counters by Mega Evolving Absol, turning the tide of the battle and spectacle in her favor. When time runs out, Serena has more of her points left, and is heralded as the winner of this year's Wallace Cup. Both Dawn and May are super proud of her, and Ash is happy to see how far she's come since the last time they saw each other. When everything is said and done, that night Serena looks out at Sootopolis, admiring the night sky. Ash comes over to her, reaching out his hand in the shape of a fist.
What is this?
Come on, don't leave me hanging. The two fist bump each other, just like they did back in Kalos. May was right, you know. You've really improved.
That means a lot, coming from you.
I'm serious, though. You never stop growing. Honestly, you could be the best coordinator in the world one day.
How are you so sure about that? It could be May, or Dawn, or anyone.
Then you have to continue surpassing them. Keep growing. That's what I'm planning on doing. Don't give up till it's over, right?
Yeah, thanks, Ash. Even though I won today, I needed that.
Anytime. The two stare up into the sky together, once again reaffirming their goals. Just then, Ash receives a Champions League notification on his phone. His next battle is against Hop. The battle is super high stakes, as this is the top 4 to determine the 8th member of the Masters tournament. Both have the same amount of points. Whoever loses this battle will be disqualified. Regardless, Ash is super excited for the rematch. Meanwhile, at Motostoke Stadium, Hop and his battle against Wickstrom is coming to an end. Cinderace has tired Aegis out, and lands one last Pyro Ball, knocking it out. The crowd cheers as the ref announces that Leon's younger brother is making his way to the top. Despite the applause, Hop's face is full of sadness, and in the break room, Hop punches the bench in frustration. He then sees his battle notification.
I'm tired. Tired of people seeing me as just Lee's younger brother. In this next battle, people will see me for me. I won't continue to be in Lee's shadow.
The time has finally come. Ash vs. Hop, round 2. Hammerlock Stadium is absolutely packed, and both Ash and Hop have been waiting for this battle.
Ash, let's give everyone a show they'll never forget.
Yeah, we'll shine brighter than ever before. You and me.
Let's do it, mate. Let's give it our all.
Up first is Dubwool vs. Dragonite. Both Pokemon are insanely tanky, enduring back-to-back attacks from each other, but both stand their ground. Dragonite has a bit of an advantage due to its flight, and releases an aerial assault which completely catches Dubwool off guard, taking it down.
Playing hard to get, I see. But we're far from done.
Hop's second Pokemon is Corviknight, which is able to keep up with Ash's Dragonite on equal footing. The sky becomes a sheer spectacle as both Pokemon deliver powerful blows against each other. The Dragonite is still weakened from its last battle, giving Corviknight the opportunity it needs to take the win. Up next is Gengar, and it's here where the battle takes a turn. Gengar uses all its might to keep up with Corviknight, but the Pokemon is just faster, outmaneuvering Gengar and dodging a majority of its attacks. It then lands a critical assault on the Phantom, taking it down.
You see that? I'm shining. Me! Not Lee. This is my strength!
Hop.
Send out your last Pokemon, Ash. Let me shine even brighter!
While this is going on, Leon watches from a private room, disturbed. Ash's final Pokemon is none other than Lucario, and this battle isn't even close. Lucario is just on a different level thanks to the Aura State, and Hop watches on hopelessly as the bond between Ash and Lucario decimates Corviknight. Hop falls to his knees, seeing the Pokemon go down.
What am I doing wrong? Why? Why can't I be like him? Why can't I be the unbeatable champion too? Why can't I shine by being my—
Shut up!
Huh?
Nobody came here to watch Leon battle. They came here to see you! They want to see what you can bring to the stage. Isn't that right, guys? The crowd starts to cheer, chanting Hop's name. Hop looks all around at the massive applause and starts to tear up.
Are they all really here for me?
Come on, man. It's time for the grand finale. We still have a rematch to settle.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
Hop sends out his final Pokemon, Cinderace. The battle is super fast-paced, as both Pokemon deliver blows at insane speeds, not letting the other gain the upper hand. While Hop doesn't have Aura like Lucario, Ash swears he can sense something from them. Not Aura, but a desire. a desire to win and make their way to the top. It's time to stop holding out on me, Hop. Show me everything! And just like that, Cinderace becomes a Titan for the whole stadium to see. Ash smirks, pulling out his Mega Glove. Let's do it, Lucario! Mega Evolve! Lucario then Mega Evolves as it stares down its gigantic rival. Cinderace releases a barrage of fire attacks, setting the stadium floor ablaze. Lucario is able to barely dodge the attacks, and delivers a powerful blow to Cinderace, but it has no use. Ashton realizes the only way to win is to make his way to the top. Lucario, mustering up all its strength, jumps to an insane height using Aura, conjuring up a giant Aura Sphere, with Cinderace charging up Max Flare. The two attacks collide, sending a surge across the stadium. It's honestly anyone's game, but in the end, Lucario is able to take the win, and Cinderace goes down. The crowd cheers as Ash wins, and it's announced he will be one of the finalists for the pre-Masters 8 matchups, as his next opponent will be the one he has to face in order to enter the Masters 8. Hop comes over to Ash.
Since you beat me, I guess I'll leave Lee to you. But you have to promise me you'll beat him.
Of course, I intend to. Ash and Hop exchange a fist bump, and as Ash walks away, he swears he sees Leon in his shadow. But he keeps that to himself as he heads back to the break room and starts to break down. As this is happening, Leon comes in.
Lee,
You did good, kid. Really.
but
Come on now, keep your chin up.
I'll always be in your shadow, Lee. There's just no helping it. I'm not as good as you are. What's so funny?
Even after all this, you still believe that? Hop, you shined more than anyone I've ever seen out there. Way more than me.
Stop lying.
I would never lie to you. You'll reach the summit someday, Hop. I know it. But for now, keep getting stronger, okay?
Lee. Yeah, I will.
The two brothers embrace one another as the day comes to an end.